Big welcome to you, Aries. The sun, as you can see in the background, is very strong, but it was like hailing. It was raining and snowing at the same time, just like 10 minutes ago. And now the sun is here, and there are clouds, and you will see the sun will disappear. And today, the sun in Pisces, in the feet, in the subconscious, is highlighting the moon, which is connected to Pisces as well, is the card of Pisces, is highlighting the moon where you are in. You, Aries, you don't like to be down there in your feet. You don't like to be down there in your subconscious, right? And so this is playing a game with us, is playing a deep oxymoron with us, right? The head is in the feet, and the feet is in the head. I mean, it's like, what? So the intuition, right? The moon, this deep knowledge, right? Of let's go dive deep down and look where we come from. And that's really what the energy of Pisces is, right? The sun in Pisces, the sun in the emotions, the sun in the search, deep search, why we're conditioned the way we're conditioned. God, does it come from our parents? Does it come from a previous life? Where does it come from? All of this confusion, all of this craziness, all of this emotional stuff that emerges when the sun is highlighting the moon, right? Which is connected to Pisces, but it's highlighting you as well, because right now the moon is in Aries. I mean, this is the last stage, right? This is head and feet coming together. This is an oxymoron in the most biggest way that you can ever imagine. So let's have a look quick through these evolution as well of the cards. I always use the Hermetic Tarot, right? The golden, created by the secret Brotherhood of the Golden Dawn. Black and white, simple as that. If I have black, I don't see anything. If I have white, I don't see nothing either. If I have black and white, oh, contrast. Oh, a story is appearing. There is something that can be told. And even to an extent that they gave two towers to the waxing and the waning moon, right? We just had a new moon in Pisces, very emotional for a lot of people. And now the moon is again waxing, right? And you are have to look into this as well, right? Now, Mr. Edgar Waite, Rider Waite, it's called because the publisher was Rider, and Mr. Waite was the one that created the tarot card. He was in this secret brotherhood, right? Even also Aleister Crowley. They both learned from this. That was formed 1888, right? 3 times the 8 is a powerful message to the world. 3 is the 3rd chakra. 8 is the star, the earth star. 8 is the infinity energy, right? So here we are looking into a deep level of understanding what is overpowering us out of the infinite pool of subconsciousness, right? So it's very powerful what we are witnessing here today in your sign. This reading, the way it is unique. It never exists like this, right? On top of it, if you have it next year, maybe the other planets are in another sign, in another place, right? So it's never ever gonna happen again what you experience today. The native Indian tarot, right? Very beautiful. The medicine woman, right? Very much geared to the female, because the female is interested in stuff like this, right? Is the grandmothers. The grandmothers are the ones who know the stories. The grandmothers are the ones that understand black and white, create a story. They give us the seed. They give us the knowledge to look in our sleep, into the dreams, into this awareness that is giving us a spiritual, a ritual, a magic, a sensitivity, also the fantasy. All the movies Pisces, right? So have a look. There is a story, there is a movie happening right here. And here, one more that I want you to see is here, the menstrual cycle, right? The subconscious is so powerful. You as the brain, you as the mind don't really want to give the subconscious the feed, this thing down there, right? It's far from your head, right? What am I doing with this down there, right? Give it credit, give it an awareness, because it's moving a whole ocean. It's moving us as if on a physical, spiritual level. The yoga card that I created for this as well, here I come through an evolution myself, right? Learning, understanding deeper and deeper through these readings, how I can make a yoga card, and of course the tarot, the meaning of the tarot with this, right? So here I have the jumping fish, the evolutionary fish, the fish that's jumping out of the water, which you understand, right? The head, the downward dog, the wolf, the upward dog, the dog, and the scarabæus, which is one of the most important animals in the Egyptian tradition, right? They had jewelry with scarabæus. The scarabæus was pushing this cow dung, and they were seeing it almost like there is this ritual, there is this movement, right, that this animal was doing, sometimes with his hind legs, right, not even with forward movement, but with a backward movement, right? So we see the sun here, and we see the sun as well in the front of this beetle. So I put it back in here. Then I decided not to put it in anymore and to create here this ocean. First I wanted to have the beach, but then I was like, no, I don't really need to. Downward facing dog, looking into the ocean, upward facing dog, looking up to the higher consciousness, right? And again, in itself, a circle where I look up and I need to come down, I look down, I look up and I need to look down. In between, this awareness of like, I can jump out of this pool of consciousness. I can liberate myself, free myself from a cycle, from an infinite cycle, right? That is playing on our subconscious. Now, of course, the sun shining a light onto the moon. Now, just a little sliver, not so much, right? So maybe you're safe, but nevertheless, the sun is putting already its light onto you. And we want, of course, with our brain, with our mind, we want to control our dimension, our world. And you have to understand there is more to what your eye can see. There's more to than just here, this dimension. There is a window. There is a bigger window opening, because the name of this card is He, right? And so you have to understand that the Emperor is the beginning, is this new zodiac sign, which is happening after I do the Taurus reading. The sun is moving into the Aries, into your sign, right? So in the next 2-3 days, we have also the equinox, where we have very clearly the same day. I mean, the day and the night are clearly all over the world equal, right? Day and night is equal. So here you are, understanding this power, understanding this beginning. You begin, we go from the feet up into our head, right? So the moon right now is playing, of course, tricks on you. You gotta go and look deeper. You gotta go and look into your shoes that are here covered with metal. Why? Take them off. Put your feet in the sand, right? Understand that your feet are important as well. Don't neglect them, right? Then here we have Aleister Crowley's Emperor, right? So it's very clear that you can rule, but the only way to rule is when you really come here into mastery. So the native Indian tradition takes the chief takes this master, right? And he sits also in front of the window, in front of Mars, the circle, but also again framed through the square. Square is masculine, circular is feminine. So these planets, all of them are round, right? Including Mars, which is a masculine energy that is ruling you, right? That's your planet. So mastery, these are the German cards. I don't have the English ones here. Mastery is connected to you, and you got to master yourself so that you can literally naked stand there and be like, I have all 4 elements, right? 4, you're number 4. So you are connected to the element of stability, of groundedness, of here I am, strong and empowered, knowing what I know, right? And of course, humbly bringing this knowledge to the people, leading them without truly claiming the leadership. That's really what it's all about. Then the yoga card that I'm working on for you here as well. I went through steps, right? So here I did paint you inside of these 4 windows opening up into the universe behind you, then the Mars planet. Then I created here something a little bit more dimensional, right, where behind its opening. And then I created, of course, the Tibetan mandala, the meditation, the Chin mudra, the higher consciousness mudra here, the 2 Aries sign in it as well. And I'm right now working on another card, which of course looks a little bit similar, but I wanted to add 4 of them, because then it's also the 4 directions, the same way like the native Indian have 4 directions in it, right? And so I just wanted to incorporate that you can divide yourself into 4 directions, right? And in the center it creates this mandala. Out of yourself you create yourself looking into all 4 directions instead of just one, right? I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm just about to draw also again the Tibetan energy behind it. So I just want you to see that I'm constantly evolving with these cards as well. Good. If you born between March 12th and April 9th, you are the classical Queen of Wands, right? And just understand that the court cards are divided differently through the year, not like the major arcana, so they're shifting a little bit. And of course you are really in the center and you are in the middle. If that's what you have, great, and you are really the classical Queen of Swords. If not, you could be before that the Knight of Cups, or after that the King of Pentacles, right? Just that you see again the evolution. She is a witch, exactly. She knows what she wants, she goes for it, she has the power of the sun, she has the power of the sun behind her, she begins, she has that clarity. If you're a man, also you have more feminine traits to you, right? And so it shows us why sometimes people are a little bit more masculine even though it's a woman, or when it's a knight is a searcher. Here the queen and the kings usually sit on their throne, right? So here again the 3 of them, and then here in the native Indian you are the power place of the flutes, right? She sits here in her center and she knows how to hold the power, how to share her story with the people, the wisdom, just by being herself, by connecting mentally to the people. Here I really like this one. I wanted you to see this is because you're very sexual, no matter if you're a man or a woman. For you, your sexuality is like this open flower. You show it, right? Here I am. Look at me. I'm beautiful, right? I show myself. I'm even opening up my right leg, my masculine side, right? I am leading. I am showing you, here I am. Oops. He's here. You see? You're here. That's like, yes, but here's the legs crossed. Also, here in the spiritual handle card, it's you are Kali. Kali is the goddess of Shakti, and Shakti is energy, Shakti is sexuality, and you're here in a tantric position, devouring the man, but you're also cutting off the head, you're cutting off the ego. You're clearly like, I do not care, I cut you off, I tell you how it's supposed to be. So just sometimes be a little careful, right, that you're not overpowering the people with your energy, with also sometimes maybe a little aggressiveness, right? So just, I always say, when we call it ego, it's the small I, right? When we call it higher consciousness, it's the big I, right? The I that stands, that is proud, that knows itself, that is humble as well, right? The little I, it's like, right, I want to, right, here I am. Okay, Aries, you, on your days, we like to eat protein, we need to cook, right, the fire. And Mars, of course, is your planet that is ruling you. Then on your days, everything we feel in our head could be magnified, right? So you also very heady, very head person. Then we are feeling the sense organs, right? I mean, you are connected to the sense organs. You are self-conscious, right? And you are definitely like proud of who you are. You're independent. You're a fighter, right? You like adventure. You go out there, and it's almost like I said, this position of this lady here. She's like, you know, she's like, I have the trophy. It's like these people that are just killed someone, right? Here I am, adventure, right? She has her foot actually on the sun, on the ego, on the head, right? So that's really, in a way, what now this card is as saying as well. You step on top with yourself. If you understand, right, you're not overly empowered and giving yourself only that which you think is for you. You're thinking about everybody. If you're in your healthy eye, right, then that's what's happening. Okay, so here we have the first card coming out. So you have options, right? The Seven of Cups is Venus in Scorpio. And Venus in Scorpio means Venus, of course, the opposite planet of you. So you have maybe a hard time understanding this planet, right? And you look at this and you're like, why is it always that these women are changing and shifting? And it's almost like how it was today, right? It was literally hailing and raining and snowing. And now it's like the sun is out, right? It's just like the strangest weather. It's like an illusion. It's almost like the weather is an illusion, and it's saying us everything is an illusion. Success is an illusion. Fantasy is an illusion. Wishful thinking is an illusion. But at the same time, you got to make a choice, right? So it doesn't matter which one of those 7 cups you pick, right? Because 7 is, again, the crown chakra, so it's connected to you in a way, right? The 7 is that higher consciousness, that you almost saying, I'm stepping with my foot, which is in the Pisces, right? The sun in Pisces. My subconscious is saying, okay, step on that ego, let that ego go. Don't be consumed by it. Allow this message to be here and really just go with a feeling, go with an emotional understanding that maybe this one where there is a ladder, maybe I understand a little bit more that I can go up the ladder, but I can go also down the ladder, right? Here the water is flowing out. Here there's a snake. Here there is whatever, a little crazy wing animal coming out, right? So you are learning to go more into your center, go more into this depth, right? Combining head and feet through this combination today, right? And no matter what decision you take, right, all of them are illusions, all of them, because they're part of this dimension. If you go into a higher dimension, right, you will understand all of a sudden it doesn't matter which one you choose. Nevertheless, 7 is a higher consciousness, so you are thinking about something. You are thinking about what decision you should take. And here is a Libra, right? Another queen. Queens are always connected to water, all of them. Now you are water and fire. She is water and air. Now, water and air, what does it do? It creates thinking. It creates an emotional connection to thought. An emotional, in the end, I have to make a choice. It doesn't matter which one you take because all of them are illusions. But nevertheless, this one thought is here, guiding her, leading her forward, and she's looking forward. She is saying, let me move forward with this one, right? That feels right in my guts, that feels good, because we have the sun in Pisces and highlighting the moon, which is in Aries, right? So there is this oxymoron already, right? So go deep within, go deep and decide the one that is emotionally the highest thought, right? That is what this queen is telling you. Then, of course, there can be a Libra in your life, right? That is influencing you, that is actually helping you, guiding you on this journey to go up here, because Libras are here. This is where they are, right? So you maybe have a girlfriend or do you have a boyfriend, doesn't matter. I don't make relationship readings, I make empowerment readings. So here is the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is always Mercury in Sagittarius, and Mercury has moved apparently also into Pisces. What does that mean? Mercury in Pisces is the communications are still going to be about deep, deep, deep subconscious shifts, right? We are looking deep down, we're going in, but also remember we have the evolution, we're looking up as well. It is always a cycle. It is always coming, what's up comes down, what's down comes up. So Mercury in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a doer, is these sprouts, right, that are growing here, that I bought like 2 months ago. I just put them in the water. I just love the pussy willow, and I think it's just perfect for you, right? Pussy willow. So this is wands, right? Wands are actions, wands are doing, wands are growing, right? So you are in the 8, in the infinity symbol, in this earth star, right? 888. I talked about the brotherhood, right? So understand that everything has a meaning. So have a look at if you see the 8 lately a little bit more than usual. But again, there is this infinite cycle right now of the Aries and the Pisces energy, right? As you can see, this is the head and this is the feet, right? So it's almost like this infinite 8 is saying, yeah, go up into your head, but go back into your feet. Go up into your head, go back into your feet, and do it every breath you take. Stay connected, stay in the growth cycle, stay always conscious, right, in what is happening right now in this very moment, right? What is influencing me, and what is self-empowerment, what is conditioning, what is where have I changed something that was programmed in my childhood by default, right? And we don't want to blame our parents, the religions and the institutions anymore, because It's not going to help you. It's not going to shift anything, right? You're going to have to do it now on your own. And this is what this Queen of Pentacles is saying. She is connected to the earth. She is a Capricorn, right? So let's connect with her, right? Or you connect with another female energy. Doesn't matter if you're a man or woman that's watching this video. You connect to a female energy, or you connect to a female energy within a man or within a woman, right? So here you have a Capricorn, or here you have a woman that's saying, you know, I'm not only thinking clear, but I'm also knowing how to invest into the money, into the earth, into what is right for the earth, right? So you're up in the air, and then you come down to the earth, right? There is this cyclical energy that is literally saying, yes, here is an infinite energy between these two. Up, inhale up, exhale down to the earth, right? Inhale up into the light, exhale down into the dark. Earth is always dark, is always feminine, and air is always light and masculine. So this woman has, through the air, a little bit of a masculine side within her. Nevertheless, of course, she's also feminine. She is water and earth, both more feminine energies. Earth is feminine and water is feminine, right? So that's why she's connected to a different energy than you or the Queen of Swords, right? So it's good if you incorporate that within you, right? It makes you not just a woman that's standing here. I love to use her today. I don't know why, right? So you're not just standing here with one foot up and saying, here I am, I do whatever I want, everybody can, you know, whatever. It's like, no, you're also connecting with her in you, and you're connecting also with her in you, right? So we have water and air, water and fire, water and earth. Powerful, right? Here, if you combine these three within you, if you put them behind you, she is way more powerful than if we would take them away. You see that, right? We don't need to see them, right? You don't need to show that. You just need to be yourself with the knowledge of these two women within you, right? Can make you even more humble, can make you even more beautiful, right? That's what it is. That's what we're learning here, to incorporate, to understand that, yeah, of course, everything is illusion. Nevertheless, I have free will and I can choose. And you are choosing, right? You are choosing, and then something is coming really fast to you, and it's the understanding that now I can clearly work with the material, work with the earth, work within here with this beautiful lady that's just looking deep within, because she is the feminine, she is the black, right? She is the white, she is the masculine. White and black, what did I say at the beginning? Creates contrast, creates a story, right? So I put these four together, and whatever's coming out now, it comes underneath. So I just, on a personal note, want to tell you that I recently, like a few days ago, I felt like I'm going to stop, or I'm going to not do these readings anymore. I felt a little bit like I've been doing it almost for a year now, right? It's very interesting. Maybe I have to tell you this because, you know, every reading I'm telling something else. It just comes out of me, and that's how it's supposed to be. And I really thought I'm going to end these readings. I don't know. I was a little bit like, I don't know if I'm good at it. I don't know if I want to do it, right? Because like you know, right, I wanna do my own yoga tarot cards set, right? So I need to learn, I need to grow, and I really thought I'm ending it. Nevertheless, I said I'm gonna finish this year, and so I have to finish your reading and Taurus reading, which is tomorrow and after tomorrow. And then the new moon came in Pisces, and for some reason I deeply, deeply connected with this right energy, and I felt that something was talking to me. No, you cannot stop now, right? Now it's the next round. You did 1 year, right? You did 12 months. Now you're gonna go to the next level. Like I teach here all the time, right? Everything is beginning and again starting a new round, right? Sometimes from ace to 10, we go through these circles. So in a way, I was doing 1 year, meaning from 0 to 1, right? And I'm finished now, and it's really interesting. It's like now is one beginning. Now I will have a magic in the reading, right? I was like the fool in my readings. I didn't know, I was just beginning and I was just starting. And now the magician is beginning, the one is beginning. And I realized, oh boy, I cannot stop doing these readings, right? So I won't. And here, look at you. The Two of Cups. Of course, we can read it like there's magic love coming to you, right? But, and this is really the beautiful thing here, with this reading in you, I think there is then a magical love energy happening between yourself. Of course, it could be a Libra or a Capricorn that you falling in love, right? That is coming to you really quick, right? When you incorporate these two aspects of these women within your aspect, right? Now, this is when you place your palms into Namaste. Remember that always. Here is your true soulmate, which is you. First and foremost, here, search for this. However you do it, right? It doesn't matter. I always do it in a way that I feel now it's snowing again. I mean, now it's like, you see how crazy these days? Here, feel, really feel. The right and the left palm are completely different energy. The left is coming from the heart. The right is coming from the opposite brain, right? It's like crossing over. But you gotta feel this. Hold it long enough and feel what's happening. This is what's happening. Magic. This spark, right? When you hold your palms together in Namaste, hold your hands. When you get confused, when you don't know what to do next, when you get confused and don't know what to do, hold your palms together. Find your soulmate. Find a clear thought. Find this clear action. Then you know what is that it's within you, the decision that you make, right? And then the love, the true love is happening. And then when a real soulmate comes, it's a bonus. It's the cherry on the cake. Scorpio. Then you dive deep within into your own love, deep within into an ecstasy, because now you even got a Scorpio. Maybe you have a real soulmate feeling by diving even deeper into water. All kings are connected to air, he, air and water, right? So she is water and air. He is air and water. There's a difference. I know it's the same, right? No, it's not. Find out for yourself what the difference is, right? It's almost like you got a taste here, now you gotta even turn it around. You're gonna switch it. Empowering. Because then you connected to the evolution, to the Pisces that jumped out of the water, or maybe the starfish that came out of the water, right? There's a book, What Fish Am I, right? Are you a fish or are you a starfish, right? Find out by going deep within, and one hand is holding the cup and one hand is holding the starfish, right? And of course there is somewhere a little fish. Yes, there's also a fish here, a fish and a starfish, right? What are you? Are you a starfish or are you a fish? So find out, right? Find out, because here we have you as water and fire, right? Water and fire is the alchemical Two of Cups. Two of Cups is water and fire. That's it. Powerful, right? So you are arriving deep down within you in air and water. So now you're combining truly the two opposites that I said, which is the theme of Pisces, Sun in Pisces, Moon in Aries, Moon in Aries, and Sun, right, in Pisces. I mean, it's like, this is really, the reading is reflecting the situation, is reflecting what's going on. And I'm able to read it. A year ago, I couldn't have not seen all of this, right? So I do understand I'm evolving as well in my readings. And I gotta go further because I am the Hermit. And the Hermit is 9. And 9 means I gotta do this 9 years until then, because I'm the Queen of the Queen of Swords, which is connected, of course, to the number 11. So maybe I gotta do this 11 years. Wow. Anyway, coming back to you, learn yourself to dive into what it is, all there is to learn. Here you maybe understand one thing, but understand also something here. Understand also something here. Understand something here. And there is an alchemy that is then shifting you eternally. And you will come back maybe in another life to even understand the next level. Maybe you're not able to get it all here in this lifetime. So, Two of Cups. Two of Cups is actually connected to Venus in Cancer. Venus in Cancer is healing. Healing the beauty, healing the feminine, healing values, relationships, also your financial situation, right? Healing in general. And look what's happening. Here's a Cancer. So there is then this clear success that's coming to you around June, when we have the summer solstice, right? When we have the longest day and the shortest night. That's when you really are going to understand something. That's when you really feel like you arrived, right? That's when you really see, like, okay, it's the mix between the white and the black horse. Again and again, it's the mix between the black and the white, the up and the down, right? Constant circling, right? And it's that inner knowing, because there's no attachment from this chariot to the horses. It's all mental, it's all the third eye, it's all your inner eye, it's all connected to an inner knowing, it's all connected to trusting, right? So you don't have to doubt that whatever cup you take, doesn't matter. Each cup is leading you in the end anyway to a deep Cancer, emotional, trusting feeling. Right, and it's also interesting, I'm really enjoying more and more the readings, because I can more easy read out of an intuition, instead of like, oh, what planet is connected to this card. Again, I still have, of course, little cues that help me when I don't know. I look, right? I have here like just pointers, right, where I can look at so that I understand, but it's already coming from within now, right? I just want you to also incorporate you in my growth of how I am doing this. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles reversed is about Mars in Capricorn. So funny enough, it's coming underneath her. Mars, your sign, of course, again, your planet. So you gotta trust, you gotta trust that when we work with others, they are able to do the job as well as you do. But I think you don't trust that sometimes. So something within you is not 100% really has arrived yet, which is okay. We all are work in progress, right? So just have a look. Maybe she came for you to look deeper within this understanding, within this connection, right? Then when we look at these together, you think you still have options in the Two of Cups. In the end, like, no, whatever you choose is your choosing, right? Is something the spirit world is letting you know. In the end, it just comes down to Two of Cups. In the end, it comes down to One of Cup, right? The combination, again, between fire and water, or let's say water and fire, right? These two together give me a feeling of like really a powerful couple, connected to air. He has air here and water there. She has water here and air there. So there's again a cyclical energy happening. And then the Eight of Wands with the Chariot, fast, quick, healing, empowered, moving forward, not waiting. That's what you do. You don't wait. You don't like action, action, action. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nevertheless, have a look at this, right? Have a look why you're not able to trust others that work with you, right? Important to trust if you want to create a bigger, more powerful work or piece of art in this world that lasts over generations, and right, then you gotta work with other people together. So if it's upside down, I give you the keywords: difficulty working with others, a need to listen, selfishness, pushing your own agenda, not trusting your partner's ability, see, ego clash. Okay, so now you know, right? Come into this, Queen. Understand that Earth is heavy, right? How do we build a monument like the pyramids? Only a lot of people can create something like that. One person cannot do it. He can say, yeah, well, I had the idea, but in the end, who worked on it? We need to collaborate for work, right? We need to be together in the work field. So I have 8. I want one more card, and whoops, there she was. Oh, a Virgo. Look at that. Virgo, of course, is a Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is letting you know then you can move right into the right direction. Then the Black Horse is leading you into working with the earth, right? It's not only the light, it's not what you think with your brain, mind, always like, well, only the light is good. The dark is also good. The feminine is also needed. Both of them are equal, right? So it's almost like saying, hey, yeah, don't choose just the white horse. Choose both equally, and then you understand that there is a lesson right now for you to also go with the earth, go deeper, connect to the cyclical energy of what the earth is teaching us, moving forward. And here are 11 coins falling out of his backpack, including the backpack, right? 11 coins. I talked about the number 11. I have to do 11 years to do this. Readings to be done with this. So maybe then I have my tarot deck finished. I don't know, right? They say it takes 10 years to be a master. It takes 10 years to be someone that can lead people to another higher dimension, right? The chief or the chief or the master, no one follows someone that hasn't learned its lesson, right? So he has learned not just one round of 11 years. He has learned maybe 5-6 rounds, right? He's 77, or maybe 66, or maybe he's 55, or maybe he's 44, right? So you gotta move forward in your cycle and learn your craft, get better at it, because then you're able to manifest. Magician, like I said, I begin 1 year of, now I start when Taurus reading is finished. This is a message from me as well, right? Don't get me wrong. I mean, sometimes I feel the message is also for me, but of course it's connected to you, because I'm holding all these cards. That's why I have these cards here as well, so that your energy is literally guiding this reading. So here you are able to manifest, give a new direction to this, right? And give a new direction to this says that it doesn't matter, I'm sitting up here in the universe. You think you sitting up in the universe, but you're sitting here and the universe is down here. So it could be like this and it could be like this, right? He doesn't matter. For him, it doesn't matter if it's like this or if it's like that, right? He sees the message in general behind is like collaboration. How do you work with others? That's something you got to learn. That's something you got to incorporate. That's something you maybe begin now a new cycle of 11 years, becoming better in what you already think you're good at. Becoming better in what you think you're already good at. That's your sentence for the picture, you see? Anyway, enjoy yourself. Then I see you soon again when the sun is in Aries in your sign and the moon in your sign, right? Looking forward to that reading. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.